Welcome to Detrás del Libro. Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the other podcast. My name is Paulina Barrera, and today we will talk about a writer, philosopher, and teacher, fighter for equal rights for women. She is Simone de Beauvoir. She wrote a letter for us. Now I read this letter. Dear Paulina, it's a pleasure to write this letter. You too. I can talk about my book, The Second Sex. This focuses on the existence of women in ties of omnipresent gender inequality and the discrimination against women in a patriarchal societies. This book attests to my previous lifelong social and political engagement with regard to people in democratic societies who are considered secondary and consequently have been widely marginalized, subordinated, ignored, and oppressed. They also illustrate the characteristics, aspects of my philosophical thinking throughout my life. When its first appeared, The Second Sex was censored by the Catholic Church and placed on a list of prohibited books. Its publication was met with horror, incomprehension, and defamation by Catholics and the media. Nevertheless, I became the leading figure for a whole generation of women, a model for the movement of modern women, a classical of feminist philosophy, and a public icon. You asked me if it was possible that me talk about chapter 14, the independent woman. Well, long story short, this chapter talks about that today the man generally accepts the idea that his partner should continue working. Novels by Colette Dewar that show young women cornered into sacrifice their profession to maintain peace at home are somewhat outdated. Living together is an encouragement for two free beings who find a guarantee of their own independence in the partner occupation. The self-sufficient wife frees her husband from the conjugal slavery that was the price of her womb. Also, there are quite a lot of privileged women today who have gained economic and social autonomy in their profession. They are the ones who are at issue when the question of women's possibilities and their future is raised, while they are still only a minority. It's a particularly interesting to study their situation closely. They are the subject of continued debate between feminists and anti-feminists. Most of all, culture must be apprehended through the free moment of a transcendence. Among women must learn to master. I argue that misfortune and distress are often learning experiences that women need to be prepared to encounter. I hope that this letter helped you to understand better the book and my point of view. Thanks, Simone de Beauvoir. This was the letter from Simone de Beauvoir. I hope you would like it. Thank you, Simone de Beauvoir. Would you like to read The Second Sex? Answer the question on social media. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next episode.